Greetings, it's Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network, and we've got a ball game from the 1962 replay. The date is April 11, 1962. This is the second of a three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds at the Los Angeles Dodgers in Dodger Stadium. For the Cincinnati Reds, it will be Mo Drabowsky, right-hander. He was traded to Kansas City later in the season. And for the right-hander, and for the Los Angeles Dodgers, it will be Sandy Koufax with his first start of the season. And as you can see, he only had 26 starts. He was hurt for part of this season. I'll have the lineups in just a couple minutes. Stand by, please. For the Cincinnati Reds, leading off at third base, Eddie Casco. Batting second at second base, Cookie Rojas. Batting third in center, Veda Pinson. The cleanup hitter, Frank Robinson in right field. Batting fifth in left, Wally Post. Batting sixth at first, Gordy Coleman. Batting seventh at short, Leo Cardenas. Batting eighth and catching, Hank Foyles. And the pitcher batting ninth, Mo Drabowsky. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, leading off at short is Maury Wills. Batting second at second base, Jim Gilliam. Batting third in left, Wally Moon. The cleanup hitter in right field, Duke Snyder. Batting fifth and catching, Johnny Roseboro. Batting sixth at first base, Ron Fairley. Batting seventh at third base, Darrell Spencer. Batting eighth in center field, Willie Davis. And pitching and batting ninth is Sandy Koufax. And we'll have the first pitch in just a moment. The Dodgers have taken the field. It's Koufax on the mound, taking his warm-ups. Stepping up to the plate for the Reds is Eddie Casco. The Reds won the first of this 3-game series. The Reds are 1-1. The Dodgers 0-1 on the season. Just underway here in this season. Okay, Koufax is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Casco. That's 5-4 right-handed, grounds it to third X. That's for Spencer, 337. (19-3), he gets two at G1. E37, 489. And he boots it for an error. The error for Spencer, by Spencer. And so Casco is on to start it off. The batter is Cookie Rojas. Here's Koufax now. 3-8, left-handed, pops it up to second for Gilliam, 1 out. The next batter is Veda Pinson. It's Casco, on first, 1 out. Sandy from the stretch. Pitch to Pinson, 6-7, left-handed, struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Sandy. 2 down. And now Frank Robinson is the batter. (6-8), right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. 2 strikeouts for Sandy, no runs. No hits, the error, 1 left. We've gone a half an inning. Cincinnati, nothing. And Los Angeles coming up. It's Mo Drabowsky on the mound for the Reds. All right, Kathy, doing okay. Spokane Steve has arrived. Maury Wills leading it off for the Dodgers. Big hand for Maury. Okay, Drabowsky is ready. Here's the pitch. 1-6 right-handed, base hit Maury to start it off. 1-19, 1-18, 1-16 being held. He's going to go for the lead. And he gets it. It's a 1-16. Here's the pitch to Gilliam. There goes Wills. And he is safe. So Wills steals second. Here's Drabowsky now. The pitch to Gilliam. 5-8, switch hitter batting left, walked him. It's first and second. Nobody out. And Wally Moon, the batter. Moon, a left-handed hitter. The pitch from Drabowsky. 111 right-handed, grounds it to third. That should be a force. And sending Wills to third. And that's what it is. We scored 5-4. It's first and third, one out. Infield back for Duke Snyder, the veteran. Here's the pitch to Duke. 3-5. Right-handed, walked him. The bases are loaded. Drabowsky has loaded him up. One out, and Roseboro at the plate. The infield is back for a double play. Mo gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's 3-11, and he grounds it to first. I think that will be a double. I mean, he grounds it back to Drabowsky. And it is. Drabowsky turns around, throws it to second, over to first. Double play, and the side is retired. No runs, one hit, two walks, and two left on. After one, it's scoreless ball game. We move to the top of the second now. Sandy on the mound. Wally Post leads it off for Cincinnati. Sandy into his windup. The pitch to Post. 3-8 left-handed. Struck him out. That's three now for Sandy. Now Gordy Coleman is the batter. This is lefty-lefty. It's that time. I got mine, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you very much, and it's delicious. A perfect pick-me-up for the afternoon. Gordy Coleman is the batter. Here's the pitch from Sandy. 4-10 left-handed, ballpark slash. That's a 7. Left-hander in Los Angeles. We're gonna have to just turn this around. And it is a base hit, just barely gets by. The second baseman, Gilliam. First hit off of Sandy. So Coleman is on with one out. Here's Leo Cardenas. .35 left-handed, grounds it to short. That's Wills. He throws to second. Gilliam for one, over to Fairley at first for the double play. It was 3-5 left-handed. No runs, one hit, none left. We move to the bottom of the second. It's scoreless. Drabowsky on the mound. And Ron Fairley leads it off for Los Angeles. Drabowsky gets the sign from Foils. Here's the pitch to Fairley. Whoa! That counts. It's a 6 on the white die. 6-12, left-handed, flies it to right. Frank Robinson under it makes the catch, 1 away. Now Darryl Spencer. Here's the pitch from Mo. 5-8. Right-handed, flies it to center. 2 outs for Willie Davis. Two 6. Grounds it back to Drabowsky. He fields it and throws to Coleman at first. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We've gone 2. It's scoreless here at Dodger Stadium. Koufax on the mound, top of the 3rd. It's Hank Foils to lead it off. Okay, Sandy gets the sign from Roseboro. The wind up, the pitch to Foils. That's 3-9, left-handed, double 1-17. It's a double for Foils off Sandy. 3-9 left-handed. Foils on second to lead it off. Here's Drabowsky now. He's a C bunter. We'll have him just hit away. That's 4-8 right-handed. Walked him. So Sandy puts 2 on here in the 3rd. And Eddie Casco is the batter. He reached on the error by Spencer in the 1st inning. Here's the pitch from Sandy. 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. 4th strikeout for Koufax. 1 down. Here's Rojas. And the pitch. 2-8, left-handed, walked him. So Sandy has loaded the bases. A double to lead it off, and then 2 walks. There's 1 out. The infield is back for Pinson. Here's the pitch from Koufax. 2-11 left-handed, grounds it back to Koufax. He's not going to have a play. A score will run. Oh, God, my brain. A run will score. That was a 2-11 left-handed, grounded back to Sandy with bases full. He throws it, Sandy, to second to get Rojas for the 2nd out. Foils scores. Pinson is safe. It's 1-0. Sandy had an ERA of 2.54. So he's just a human being. He's a pitcher. It's 1st and 3rd, 2 down now. And here's Frank Robinson. The pitch from Koufax. Clutch situation, 2-6. Oh, it's a clutch base hit. There is the clutch. And it will turn into a hit. It's a single. Pinson goes to third. Drabowsky scores. 2-0 Reds. First and third, 2 outs. Clutch again situation. Wally Post. 6-7. Right-handed struck him out. That's the 5th strikeout for Koufax in 3 innings. He did allow 2 runs. On 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 left on. Middle of the third, 2-0 Reds now. Koufax comes out. Here's Drabowsky now in his 3rd inning. The pitch to Koufax. That's 4-10 right-handed. Ballpark slash for Koufax. That's an 8. And he's a right-handed hitter. And that will go through for a base hit by Koufax. A rare hit by Sandy. And here's Maury Wills. He's an A bunter, but we'll have him hit away. Swing away. The pitch from Drabowsky. 4-3, switch hitter batting left, grounds it back to Mo. Mo is a 3-0. Whoa. 3-0, 13-3, G2. That's going to be a G2 with a runner on first, and Drabowsky throws it to second to force Koufax, to get Koufax. Wills is safe, 1 out. Now we do it again, Wills being held. He's going to go for the lead here. And he does not get it. He is being held though. 1 out. Wills on first. Here's Gilliam. .611, switch hitter batting left, fly ball left field for Post. 2 outs. And now Wally Moon, left-handed hitter, with Wills on first, still being held. The pitch to Moon. That's 5-6 left-handed, struck him out. Drabowsky with his first strikeout. The side is retired, no runs. 1 hit and 1 left. We've gone 3. And it's 2-0 Reds. Still plenty of time, though, to play. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Programming notes. Game 3 of the 1969 American League Championship Series is at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Today is a travel day. It's the Baltimore Orioles at the Minnesota Twins. I'm not going to go into more detail in case people want to watch the first 2 games. I'm going to take a break for about 2 minutes, and then I will be back again. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We are back here. I'm in Studio B, Jeffrey Guterman. 2-0 Reds. Top of the fourth, Koufax on the mound. Gordy Coleman leads it off for Cincinnati. Here's the pitch from Koufax. 5-12, left-handed, grounds to first X. Fairly, 3-16. Oh, 19-3, G1 gets to it. 5-10-13. And he takes it to the, actually he throws it to Koufax, covering the bag. I am following demos, baseball demos method of scoring, where on an X, you score the ground ball to first 3-1. You can do it any way you want. Leo Cardenas is the batter now. Here's Sandy now, into his windup. The pitch to Cardenas. That's 6-8, right-handed, struck him out. Number 6 for Sandy. And Hank Foyles steps in. Foyles led off the third with a double and scored. 6-6. Struck him out, and that's 7 for Sandy. 1-2-3 inning. We're in the middle of the fourth now. 2-0 Reds. Drabowsky on the mound. Drabowsky had an ERA of 5.14. He only pitched 28 innings. Was traded to Kansas City eventually by the Reds. Maybe they can land on his card. Here's Duke Snider. He walked in the first. Drabowsky, and the pitch to Duke. That's 5-8. Left-handed, walked him. Second time Snider has walked. Snider is on, not being held. 1-19. Johnny Roseboro, the batter. Here's the pitch to Roseboro. 5-7, left-handed, struck him out. Second for Mo. 1 down. And here's Ron Fairley. The Duke of Flatbush, indeed. Transplanted. Huge crowd. Let me take a look there, Joel. I got it right here. The crowd for this game was 35,296. 35,296. I think that's near capacity, but I'm not certain what it was. Here's the pitch to Fairley. And this was a night game. 6-8, left-handed, struck him out. That's the third strikeout for Mo. Just think of it, folks. John Kennedy is the president. I'm 3 years old. I'll turn 4 in 2 weeks at the end of April. Wow, okay. Here's the pitch to Spencer. 5-5, right-handed, struck him out. He struck out the side. After walking Snyder, he strikes out the side. He had 19 in 28 innings as far as strikeouts go. We've gone 4. It's 2-0 Reds. Here's Koufax now. He's allowed 2 runs in 4 innings, struck out 7, walked 2. And Drabowsky leads it off. Boy, that is good iced coffee. Here's Koufax. And the pitch. That's 5-9. Right-handed. Oh, he grounds it to Wills at short X. Wills 238. Wow. 238, 2-2. It's going to go past Wills for a base hit, S1. And or a throwing error. It's 3-5-6, E38. It's going to be a base hit for Drabowsky. So both pitchers have gotten base hits. Drabowsky on first. Eddie Casco is the batter. Pitch from Koufax, 3-6 left-handed, flies it to center for Willie Davis. He makes the catch, it's 1 away. I am thinking very seriously, in fact, I'm going to schedule it tentatively, to play a game at 6 p.m. this evening. Move my Milwaukee Braves at the San Francisco Giants up from 5:30 in the morning tomorrow to today at 6 p.m. Eastern. It will be Willie for the Braves and Billy O'Dell for the Giants. Okay, Rojas at the plate. It's Drabowsky on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Koufax. 3-6. Grounds it to short. Wills has it. He throws to Gilliam at second and then over to Fairley at first for an inning-ending double play. Second 6-4-3 double play. And the second one for the Dodgers. It's no runs, 1 hit, none left. We're in the middle of the 5th. Two nothing Reds. If I follow that logic, I will move the Angels at the White Sox to 5:30 tomorrow morning, and we can schedule another game. Wow. Interesting to hear. And that might be the only game in the morning or afternoon because I have a 7 p.m. ALCS Game 3, 1969. We'll see. You are in Dana Point. I assume that's California? Looks like a nice area right on the water. fairly close to San Clemente in Southern California. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Boy, I'll tell you, some of the views are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. We're heading to the bottom of the fifth. It's Mo Drabowsky on the mound. Is that right? Here's Willie Davis now. Oh. The pitch from Mo. 3-4, right-handed, pops it up behind the plate. For foils, he makes the catch, one away. Here's Koufax now. Singled in the third, was forced. And the pitch from Drabowsky. And this is his first endurance inning. Koufax is the 8th. 3-4, grounds it back to Mo. 2 away. And now here's Maury Wills. The pitch from Drabowsky. 4-7, switch hitter batting left, single 1-5. It's a liner to second. Caught by Rojas. A 1-2-3 for Drabowsky. So Drabowsky looking very good, even though he has that 5.14 ERA. He's just having a good day so far. 2-0 Reds, top of the 6th. Sandy comes out. Veda Pinson. I got to tell you, where do you live now, Joel? Aren't you in Southern California now still? Or did you? I keep forgetting. I know you're on the West Coast. Okay, Sandy is ready. Here's the windup, the pitch to Pinson. 6-9, left-handed, grounds to short X. That's for Wills again. 238. (18-2) gets to a G1 E38 6-9-10. And he throws him out, one away. Lake Tahoe, that's right. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Lake Tahoe is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. My goodness. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful water. Beautiful. Yeah. So Pinson is retired. Here's Frank Robinson now. Sandy into his windup and the pitch. 6-5, right-handed, struck him out. That's his 8th in the ball game. 2 away. And while he posts, because Sandy just needs some runs to support him, he did allow 2 in the 3rd. Here's the pitch to Post. 4-5. Right-handed. Oh, it's an end home run. Does he have the power? Yes, he does. It's a home run off Koufax, off his own card. It was 4-5, right-handed. A 4 on the double die. And he has end power against left-handers. That's a home run for Wally Post to make it a 3-0 ball game. We're entering, now that we have all the teams listed in my stat lineup, we're entering these in real time. So let me do so. I don't expect you really to be able to see this, but might as well give you some bit of a gander. Wally Post for Cincinnati. That is his second home run of the season. His second home run. He had 17 in real world. We don't include, I don't add the RBI at this time. I do it when I enter all the stats. I am compiling limited stats, but much more than I did for the 69 replay. Enough to have a nice little taste of what's going on. At-bats, hits, home runs, RBIs average. And for pitchers, wins, losses, innings pitched, earned runs, and ERA. So it's 3-0. Gordy Coleman is the batter. Here's Koufax now. The pitch to Coleman. That's 2-7, left-handed, single 1-2. Line to second, caught by Gilliam. The side is out. Another run, though, for the Reds on the home run by Wally Post, his second of the year. We're heading to the bottom of the sixth. This is Drabowsky's second endurance inning. Drabowsky on the mound, leading it off is Gilliam. Here's Gilliam now, stepping in the box. The pitch from Drabowsky. That's 4-9, switch hitter batting left. That's a ballpark blast, but he has W power. It's a 6. And Lord, it's only home run 1. It would have been converted. So that is switch hitter batting left, fly ball to right, caught by Robinson, 1 out. Here comes Wally Moon. The pitch to Moon. 4-4, left-handed, grounds it to third X. Casco, 328. (8-3), gets to it, G3, E28, 6-10-13. And he boots it. That is an error by Casco. So both third basemen have made errors in this ball game. Moon is on first. Being held, he's a 1-13. And here's Duke Snyder. Drabowsky from the stretch. The pitch to Duke. That's 111. Oh, that's a ballpark blast. But again, it's going to be a fly ball to right field for Robinson. It's a 1. It must be deep out there, the dimensions in Dodger Stadium. I wonder if they were ever changed. It's 330 in left, 385 in left center, 395 in center, and it's all the way around the same. Huh. But it's a 1. 2 outs. And here's Roseboro. The pitch from Mo. 6'8", left-handed, struck him out. Drabowsky with his 4th strikeout, no runs, no hits, the error, left on base. We've gone 6. It's 3-0 Reds. We'll be back in just a minute. Did they bring the fences in? Did they bring the fences in? I didn't know that. Oh. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay. The Cincinnati Reds came in third place. They won 98 games. 98. Of course, the Dodgers and Giants tied, and then the Giants beat the Dodgers in a best of 3. Dodgers finished up. They both had 101 games at season's end, and the Dodgers ended. Oh, is that so? Let me see if I could pull that right back up. There's the picture that you're referring to, Steve. We're going to resume this ball game. We are at Dodger Stadium. I'm in Studio B. Here's Koufax now in his 7th inning. He's allowed 3 runs. Yeah. Oh, where the LA is. Where LA is. Wow. Wow, okay, that helps. I always thought Dodger Stadium was a beautiful stadium. Okay, Koufax starting his 7th inning. Here's Leo Cardenas to lead it off. 3-0 Reds. Here's the pitch from Sandy. That's 1-7, left-handed, struck him out. Number 9 for Sandy. And now Hank foils. 50 times. It's a lot of times. You must know it pretty well. Here's the pitch from Sandy to Foils. That's 6-10 right-handed. Grounds to Wills at short again. 238. (8-2). He gets 2 at G2. E38, 357. And he throws him out. 2 away. And here's Drabowsky, who's pitched a great game. Throwing shutout baseball, 2-hit shutout baseball. He has walked 3, struck out 4. Here's Sandy Koufax facing Drabowsky now. Really, Joel? That's exciting. The pitch from Sandy. 6-7. Right-handed, struck him out. 10th strikeout for Sandy. And it's the 7th inning stretch. It's 3-0 Reds. Drabowsky throwing the shutout, the 2-hit shutout. Ron Fairley will lead it off. Dodgers down by 3. Here's Drabowsky in his 3rd endurance inning. 2-6 right-handed, struck him out. Number 5 for Mo. Mo had a record of 1-1 in real world. Here's Darryl Spencer now. Drabowsky gets the sign from foils. 5-7, right-handed, struck him out. That's 3 in a row, carried over from the 6th. And now Willie Davis. Here's the pitch to Davis. 5-10, left-handed, catcher X. Foils, 3-9. Oh! 9-3. It's going to be a pop-up in foul territory. Foils E9, 6-9-11. And he makes the catch. The side is retired. Sandy will pitch the 8th. Good thing I didn't have to make the decision as to whether to hit for him with 2 outs in the 7th. It's 3-0. We will probably have a hitter for Sandy down 3-0. I hate to do that though. Here's Eddie Casco to lead it off. Sandy was 14-7 this year. He was hurt a bit of the year. That's why he only had 26 starts. Top of the order, Casco facing Koufax. Casco 0 for 3, reached on an error. Here's the pitch. 6-6, right-handed, struck him out. That's number 11. Now Cookie Rojas. (3-9), left-handed, grounds it back to Sandy. He fields it and throws to Fairley at first, 2 away for Veda Pinson. Pinson 0 for 3. Sandy winds and deals. 4-4, left-handed, catcher X. Roseboro, 2-7. Two 7, 6-2. He pops it up in fair territory, 7-10, and he makes the catch. So 1, 2, 3 for Sandy, and we head. That's probably it for Sandy. We head to the bottom of the 8th because the Dodgers need some runs. Sandy pitched 8 innings. He allowed 3 runs. Only 5 hits. He walked 2, struck out 11 in 8 innings. Drabowsky comes up. He's out. He's been something else. Larry Sherry, and I just picked him right out of off the top here. Larry Sherry will be the pitcher. He'll be the new pitcher, Larry Sherry. Let's see who's hitting for Koufax. They have a Larry Sherry and a Norm Sherry. Whoa. Camille. We're going to bring in Tommy Davis. I don't know why he didn't start. Tim Harkness pinch hit in real world in this game, but I'm going with Tommy Davis. .665 at bats. This is probably one of the few games he did not play in. Davis will lead it off. He had an explosive year. .346 average, 27 homers, 153 runs batted in. So Davis steps in the batter's box. Demos has arrived. Good afternoon, sir. Okay, here's Drabowsky now. The pitch to Davis. 6-12, right-handed. Single 1 to 16 goes through for Davis. So Davis is on. 1 to 17, 1 to 16, being held 1 to 14. Now Maury Wills the batter. He'll hit away down by 3. I think so. I'm not sure, Joel. 346 average. I'm looking at it right now. It's a good question. It was Rose 348. Oh, wait a minute. That's 62. Jesus. I knew that sounded familiar. It was Willie Davis. Robinson hit 342. And Musial hit 330. Amazing. So, yes, he did. Okay, here's Wills with Davis on first being held. The pitch from Drabowsky. That's 1-7. Flies it to center field. And Pinson makes the catch. 1 out. For Jim Gilliam. Drabowsky with a 3-hit shutout now. .38, grounds it to second. This should be, he's being held. Doesn't matter. We'll have him throw to short and then over to first for the inning-ending double play. A ground ball second A. And the side is retired. So we've gone 8, it's 3-0 Reds on a masterful performance by Mo Drabowsky. Larry Sherry is the new pitcher. And if you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it'll be Moon, Snyder, and Roseboro. Moon, Snyder, and Roseboro. Larry Sherry died in 2006. He was 71 years old. It was cancer. Okay, Sherry is ready. This is his first appearance of the year. He had 90 innings pitched, 11 saves. Frank Robinson leads it off. .65 right-handed, grounds to short. X Wills 238. 8-2, G2 gets to it, E38, 4-5-6. And he throws him out. Robinson is retired. And here's Wally Post, who hit the home run. Pitch from Sherry. 6-7 right-handed. Grounds to second X. Gilliam. 316. That's 17-3. It's a G1. Gets to it. 3, 4, 5 rare play. And it's just a ground ball out. A not so rare play. 2 outs with nobody on. And now here's Gordy Coleman. .310 right-handed, chops it to second. Gilliam again, throwing to Fairley. A 1-2-3 for Sherry, looking good. The Dodgers in danger of losing their second game in a row. They're 0-1 on the season. Early on here, the big story in this game is Mo Drabowsky. Again, 1-1 in real world, 5.14 ERA, only 3 starts. But he has been something, a 3-hit shutout. And Moon will lead it off. This will be my last glass of iced coffee. Otherwise, I will get strung out, wired. Okay, Moon steps in. Mo gets the sign from Foils. The pitch to Moon. 4-8, left-handed, double 1-17. It's a double for Moon. So there's hope for the Dodgers. A leadoff double. Action in the Reds bullpen. Big Mo mowing them down, indeed. And let's see who's warming. They have to have some good relief winning 98 games. My God. Oh, God. Oh. My Lord. They really don't. That's unbelievable. Let me just check something. Sisler came in. Let me make sure Sisler didn't pitch. Or Brosnan. Brosnan is available. Yeah, he's a right-hander. Brosnan pitched in the first game, but he did not pitch in the second game for Cincinnati. Oh, did he? I think I heard about that, Joel. Okay, here's Duke Snyder. Left-handed hitter, Mo from the stretch. The pitch to Duke. 1-5, and he walked him. So Mo is one hit or walk away from fatigue. And Johnny Roseboro is the tying run at the plate. And he's got some power, not too much. Left-handed hitter. Okay, Mo is ready. Here's the pitch to Roseboro. That's 1-7. Oh, he grounds it to second. That'll be a double play. Moon going to third. Tough break. A good break for Drabowsky. So Drabowsky with a 4-hit shutout, 1 out away from the complete game win. Here's Drabowsky now. Facing fairly, a left-handed hitter. From the stretch. 2-8, and he walked him. And that's going to be it for Mo. As Darryl Spencer is due up. That's it for Mo Drabowsky. Whoa. Drabowsky reaches fatigue here in the ninth. There'll be a little break in the action. He ended up pitching 8 2/3. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. He walked 2, 3, 4, 5. He struck out 6. No runs, and Jim Brosnan comes in to try to get the combined shutout. Jim Brosnan, a right-hander. Brosnan taking his warm-ups. And it looks like there's going to be a hitter for Darryl Spencer. He wrote a few great baseball memoirs, really. Cool. Still getting used to these folks. We're going to go with Frank Howard, the big man. Not quite sure why he didn't start, but Howard will pinch hit, and he is the tying run at the plate. Frank Howard. It's Fairley on first, Moon on third, and Frank Howard coming in to pinch hit for Spencer. Spencer is the third baseman. If they're fortunate enough to tie up this game, Andy Carey would come in and play third. Andy Carey. So here's Howard now. 2 down. First and third. 3-0 Reds. Howard the tying run. Brosnan from the stretch and the pitch. 1-4. Grounds it to second for Rojas. And he throws it to Coleman at first, and the ball game is over. 1-4 right-handed. The infield was not in. There were 2 outs. No runs, 1 hit, 2 walks, two left. The final, and I thought it was a good game. Cincinnati Reds 3, Los Angeles Dodgers nothing. To see Koufax lose is always a bit unusual to me, but he got the loss. He'll be 0-1. Drabowsky with the win. Someone told me that if the tying runs are on base, I'm not doing saves, so it doesn't really matter, but he would have gotten the save in this case because he faced the tying run. But it's a combined shutout by Drabowsky and Brosnan. You know, that would be worth reading. Jim Brosnan I wonder if it's the long season. Here it is. Actually, it was 1959. That book, and they call someone called it, the New York Times, one of the best baseball books ever written. But I will look into that. Drabowsky gets the win, a very impressive outing. Sherry pitched 1 inning. The final line in this game: Cincinnati Reds 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Los Angeles Dodgers no runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. Some real good pitching. All across the board. Home run by Wally Post. Great performance by Mo Drabowsky. I hope you... Oh, okay, it says the long season is about the 59 season. I'm going to look on Amazon, all the books he wrote. He wrote The Long Season, that's about 59. He wrote Pennant Race, the 61 season. He wrote Pennant Race. But I can't get a description on what year that's about. But you are so right. He was a pretty prolific author there. I enjoyed the game. I hope you all did too. I'm going to put this one in the books. Again, looking at our schedule, I have a 6 p.m. Eastern time game today. Milwaukee Braves at the San Francisco Giants. Tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. early bird, 62 replay again. Angels at the White Sox. And don't miss Live Together, Baseball Demos and me for the American League Championship Series from my 69 replay Game 3. I will be managing the the Minnesota Twins, who will be hosting Baseball Demos and the Baltimore Orioles. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Demos. Thank you, Steve. And thank you, everybody else who came here. Thank you. Thank you. Let's just put these standings now. It's game 15. Cincinnati is now 2-1. With that win, they've won 2 in a row. There, +1. Actually, that's weird. They would be -1, +1. They're tied, actually. Even though they lost, they're tied with those folks. That's funny. They're tied. Dodgers are 0-2 in last. Tough loss for Koufax. No doubt. And he didn't pitch that bad, but it wasn't excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 15. And then we'll enter these. We hit the home run. Let's enter Drabowsky. Wow. And Brosnan, 1.2 innings, 1 2/3. That works out nicely. He didn't pitch too much. Okay, Casco. 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's get the runs batted in. Easy. Pinson, Robinson, and Post. Post has 4 runs batted in 3 games. Rojas. 0 for 3. Pinson. 0 for 4. This works for me, folks. 1-4. My own, using this system here with iMac. Post 1 for 4. Coleman 1 for 4. I know there are programs you can use for this, but I've settled on this. Cardenas 0 for 3. Foils 1 for 3. And to the Dodgers. Koufax 0-1. He pitched 8. Earned runs 3. And Sherry came in. Oops. Okay. Will's 1 for 4. They were shut out. Gilliam 0 for 3. Makes it very easy. Davis pinch hit 1 for 1. He's 2 for 5 now, hitting 400. Very early on. Howard pinch hit 0 for 1. Gilliam 0 for 3. Moon. Oh. One for 4. Snyder. Oh for 1. Walked 3 times. Roseboro 0 for 4. Fairley 0 for 3. Spencer 0 for 3. Willie Davis 0 for 3. Wow. Drabowsky was amazing. And that will do it. Now what we do, this may seem tedious to some of you. We go to Gmail. Okay. And we make the subject SOM 1962 4/11/62, and then we go Cincinnati versus LA, just to show that what I'm uploading now to save it is the latest after that game. I know that may seem tedious, but when I was writing my dissertation, I did the same thing because I was so afraid of losing everything. Now what I'm going to do is set up my 6 p.m. game. Oh, Lord help me, God. What the hell? Today is okay. Okay, that's done. Now I'm going to set up this evening's game. It will be game 16. And it will be Milwaukee at the Giants. Now, I always double check to make sure I played every game. I did play the Mets out of order, And so I want to be especially cognizant of that. I don't usually do that. But I was so eager to play their game. So we have Cincinnati, LA. I'm looking at Baseball Reference now here. Okay, Cincinnati at LA. Minnesota, KC. Chicago, Houston, Cleveland, Boston. But here's the New York, St. Louis, out of order. Here's Cleveland, Boston. And the final game will be Milwaukee at San Francisco. Milwaukee at San Francisco. Here's how I set my games up. Not that it's the right way, it's my way, though. Milwaukee. Put their records in. Of course, it's so early. Milwaukee is 0-1, a half game out. San Francisco is 1-0, tied for first. It is a four-way tie. Then I like to look to see who the relievers used in my replay last game, so I could track that to make sure I'm not overusing relievers. Milwaukee, San Fran. Spahn went all the way, and Larson came in and got the win. It was a 7-6 win with 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth. And that was on April 10. This is April 11. This is the 1-2. It's the second of a 3-game series. And San Francisco won the first game. Let's take a look at the lineups here. Once I get more familiar with these teams, I can really set them up rather quickly, but I still want to make sure that the people in the lineups are carded. I follow exact lineups. Here's Baseball Reference. This will be 6 p.m. tonight. Bedell in left. McMillan at short. Aaron in center, believe it or not. He usually played right in later years. Eddie Matthews at third. Adcock. Mac Jones. Frank Bowling. Joe Torre. That should be 8. And Willie or Wiley, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. If any of you know, I'd love to hear from you. Bob Uecker is on this team. Here he is, Karl. I'm going to pronounce it Willie. 5.40. And we would ordinarily look to see what his record is. I'm pretty sure he has none. You know, it's so early on. He has no record. He's a 5WR. Oh, we'll set that up. I'll get that card later. Now let me get the Giants here. What I also like to do is put in who relieved in real world. And I use that as a guideline. Hendley for Milwaukee and Cloninger. As a guideline only. Odell went all the way. Billy Odell for the Giants. He has no record. I like to write down who won the game, if I can remember. Giants won it 3-1 in real world. The lineup for the Giants, probably going to be about the same. Harvey Keene. Oh, Chuck Hiller will bat second. Mays, still in his prime. Orlando, Felipe, Ed Bailey, Jose Pagan, Davenport, and Odell. Now I'll enter these. Bedell left field. McMillan at short. Aaron in center. And because they have Tommy Aaron, I believe he's on this team, I denote him T. Aaron, but Henry I just don't denote with an initial, first initial. I believe Tommy's on this team. If not, he's on some other team. Oh, he's on this team. Had 334 at-bats. Matthews at third. Adcock at first. Mac Jones in right. Frank Bowling at second. Joe Torre. Frank Torre is on a different team. I forgot which one. He'll be behind the plate. And the pitcher is Karl Willie. A 5WR, a 420 plus 2. Plus 2, He's a 0 quotient. Okay. Now we'll put the Giants in. Where is Odell? Here's Billy Odell. One WS, 426 minus 1. It will be Keenan left. Some of you may remember that he struck out against Koufax in his perfect game to end the game. Two and two to Harvey Keene. Swung on and missed. A perfect game. That was Vin Scully. Chuck Hiller at second. And that was in Dodger Stadium in 65. Mays in center. He's a 1, -5 arm. E4. Orlando Cepeda at first. Felipe Alou. I like to put the initial because there's so many of them. He is in right. Ed Bailey, he will catch 4 + 1 with the -1. He'll be a 0, Odell. Jose Pagan at shortstop, he's a 2. Jim Davenport at third. He's a 1. Holy cow. Hit 297. Wow. I will put the pitchers hitting cards on them. Odell, a 1. Willie, a 5. 1-5. And then we'll be all set. There's a 1, and then a 5. I don't get too many 5s. I get 8s, I get 7s. And then we will just put this, we will set this up for this evening. Just put that there. With Odell, Willie, here's the Braves. We'll put that there and that there. And we're looking at a game in about 2¼ hours. And we'll just put this here. For safekeeping. Thanks for everything, and I'll catch you all later.